Imagine this. Your wedding just ended. You have brought your beautiful bride into your home. Everything smells fresh. The bed is new. The room is sparkling clean. You hold hands and step into your bedroom. But what do you see? Your mother lying comfortably on your matrimonial bed with two fat goats from the village beside her, snoring loudly, legs wide open, wrapper rolled up to her chest. One goat even pees on the edge of the bed. You and your new wife freeze by the door, silent, confused and horrified. What's going on? Is this a dream? No, this is reality. And the worst part, she opens her eyes, yawns, looks at you both and says, "Close the door, abeg. Me and my babies are resting." You won't believe what happened next. Daniel was a young man who had just married the love of his life, Joy. Everyone in town called their wedding a match made in heaven. After their honeymoon, they returned to Daniel's family house, a two-bedroom flat in the city, where Daniel's mother, Mama Rose, had been staying while he worked and saved up. Mama Rose was a village woman, proud, loud and very traditional. She raised Daniel alone after her husband died, and she always said, "My goats and my sons are the only blessings I have in this life." But Daniel didn't expect what he saw next. When they arrived at the house, Mama Rose was already waiting at the gate with a wide smile and her two goats tied beside her. "My pikin, welcome oh. This must be Joy. Fine girl, you are welcome." Joy smiled shyly and greeted her. "Good evening, Mama." Mama Rose didn't waste time. She hugged them both, then untied her goats. "Let me take them in. They are tired too. They came all the way from the village. They are family." Daniel thought she was joking, but she wasn't. As they entered the house, Mama Rose rushed into his bedroom, their matrimonial bedroom, with the goats. She threw her wrapper on the bed, removed her slippers, and lay flat in the middle. The two goats climbed up behind her. Daniel and Joy stood at the door, frozen. Joy whispered, "Baby, why is there a goat on our bed?" Daniel stared speechless. Mama Rose yawned, rubbed her leg against one goat, and said, "Ah, this bed is soft oh. I can sleep here forever. My babies love it too. This is where we will be staying." Daniel finally found his voice. "Mama, no now. This is our bedroom, my wife and I." "Shut up!" Mama Rose snapped. "So you want to chase me away? I carried you in my womb for 9 months, suffered for you. These goats are like my children too, and you are saying I can't sleep here. You are wicked though." Joy's eyes widened in shock. One goat started chewing the bed sheets. Mama Rose turned over, slapped the goat gently and laughed. "Hey, yeah, sorry my baby. You hungry? Don't mind them. They don't like us." Daniel couldn't believe what he was seeing. Joy stepped back. "Daniel, is this a joke? Is this how I will start my marriage?" Daniel's hands were on his head. "Mama, please, get down. Let us clean the room." Mama Rose hissed, "Go and sleep in the parlor if you are not happy. Me and my goats are not moving." That night, Daniel and Joy slept on the sofa in the sitting room, while Mama Rose and her goats snored loudly on the matrimonial bed. But that was just the beginning. Something more embarrassing was coming. The next morning, Joy woke up on the sitting room floor with her back aching. She looked at Daniel and whispered, "Daniel, this is not marriage. This is madness." Daniel looked defeated. "I will talk to her again today," he said. They walked quietly to the bedroom, hoping Mama Rose and the goats were gone. But what they met, goat poop on the rug. One of the goats had dragged Joy's wedding veil into the corner and was chewing it like vegetables. The other goat had peed on Daniel's new white shirt, and there in the middle of the bed. Mama Rose was still snoring, legs spread, wrapper rolled up to her chest, hugging a goat like a teddy bear. Joy screamed, "Jesus! Enough is enough!" Mama Rose opened her eyes slowly, wiped her face and smiled. "Ah, good morning oh. Your goat babies are awake too." Joy was boiling. "Mama, this is not a goat pen. This is our home, our bed." Mama Rose stood up, adjusted her wrapper and said calmly, "I know, but as long as I'm breathing, this bed is mine too. I suffered for it. Is it not my son that bought the bed? So I have rights. With goats, Mama, goats, goats!" Daniel cried. "People will hear about this." "Let them hear," Mama Rose shouted. "I am not ashamed. This is how I lived in the village and nothing happened. My goats are cleaner than some human beings. You see this one, her name is Queen. She bathes twice a week." Joy fell to her knees and burst into tears. "I can't take this anymore. Daniel, I didn't leave my parents' house to live like this." The tension grew worse every day. Mama Rose began feeding the goats on the dining table. One day, she even gave Joy special wedding pots to the goats to lick garri water from. She became worse. She would sit outside and tell neighbors loudly, "Yes, I sleep with my goats on my son's bed. Am I the first to love animals? Let them take me to court." Some neighbors laughed, some stared in pity. But the worst day came when Joy's parents came to visit. They had traveled down to check on their daughter. Joy begged Mama Rose to behave just for one day. Daniel cleaned the house. Joy cooked rice and stew. Everything was going fine until Joy's mother opened the bedroom door by mistake. And what did she see? A goat giving birth on the matrimonial bed. Her screams shook the house. "Hey! What in God's name is this? A goat in labor on your bed?" The goat cried. The blood spread on the bedsheet. Mama Rose came in dancing, clapping. "Yes, so she's bringing forth. This bed is blessed." Joy's parents were speechless. Joy ran into the bathroom, locked the door, and began crying loudly. That night, her father took Daniel outside and warned him, "If you want to remain married to my daughter, find a solution immediately. This is madness." Daniel was caught between his wife and his mother. That night, Daniel sat alone in the dark. His mind was spinning. How did we get here? He remembered how Mama Rose used to sing lullabies to him under the mango tree. How she tied him on her back with old wrappers to the farm. How she cried when he graduated from university. But now she was tearing apart his marriage. "I can't lose Joy," he said to himself. That same night, Daniel made a painful decision. That same night, Daniel couldn't sleep. His heart was heavy. He knew it was time to act. So very early the next morning, while the goats were still snoring and Mama Rose was deep in sleep, he packed her things, not just hers, but the goats too. He called a taxi, gently woke his mother up and said, "Mama, please don't be angry, but you need to go back to the village today." Mama Rose sat up, shocked. "Daniel, what are you saying?" "Mama, I love you. I will always care for you. I will send money every week, but you have turned my marriage into a zoo. Joy is broken. I am losing her, and I can't let that happen." Mama Rose's face changed. Her lips trembled. "So you chose her over me?" "Mama, I am choosing peace. I am choosing what's right. You taught me to be a man. Now let me be one." Mama Rose burst into tears. She looked at her goats, then at her son, and said softly, "Maybe I have been wrong." She picked up her wrapper and followed Daniel silently into the car. She didn't say a word until the car started moving. As the car disappeared down the road, Joy came out from behind the curtain, eyes swollen with tears. Daniel held her, That night, they finally slept on their matrimonial bed. Just the two of them. No goats, no shouting, just peace. Weeks later, Mama Rose called. Her voice was calm. I miss you, my pikin. I am sorry for the stress I caused. Your marriage will last. God bless you and joy. Daniel smiled. Forgiveness had come. Moral lessons. Love has boundaries. Even when we love our parents, we must learn to protect our marriage. Marriage is sacred. A matrimonial bed is not a village gathering spot or an animal shelter. Peace must be fought for. Sometimes, making the right decision means standing firm with love. Tradition should not destroy unity. There's a place for culture, but not at the cost of dignity and respect. Dear lovely viewers, thank you so much for watching this powerful and funny story. I hope it made you laugh, think, and maybe even cry a little. Please don't just watch and go. Click the subscribe button right now. Turn on the notification bell. Stick with this channel for more engaging stories full of life lessons, village drama, suspense and laughter. Let's grow together as a family. Your support means the world to me. I love you all. God bless you. Mwah.